Foxy Falcons, 15th of March 2012, what up? So what's going on here? The invite to fight for your invite to be invited into an invite league is an absolute goddamn shambles. I think this thing just really needs to go. We need to fleet the FFYI and just move back to admin picks. It worked for all of 2011 in 2 seasons of Black Ops. It was successful. We picked the right teams won the right leagues. I really don't see why we felt the need to change. It's pretty much, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm sick of hearing that we should go back to something that was done in Modern Warfare 2, which is like 3 CODs ago. We did this in Black Ops and it was just successful. Unfortunately, we've got, I guess, an admin team who isn't that experienced with the loss of some of their heads, in particular Bioacid and Razmak. And we've got admins in their first COD season making some really huge decisions instead of kind of just easing into the role and running with what works. Even with only a few rounds of fight for invite, I think it's safe to abandon now. We've established a few things. We've seen some teams break up, some teams who thought they had a chance, they've just got roller coasted. I think we could satisfactorily pick teams from here. I just this morning sort of put together a bit of a list myself, and I've come up with a reasonable list involving 2 playoff matches, and from there I've come up with a solid 24 teams. I won't reveal who those 24 teams are for reasons I don't really want to explain, but we're just mucking about here. We spent 3 months playing CGO to pick 2 CGI auto invites, which is just absolutely disgraceful. We're playing Fight for Invite, which has just been a mess. We've had to make an amendment, which really should have just been to add these extra teams into a totally new pool, even if that pool was considerably weaker than the others. At least it wouldn't have mucked about the majority of the Fight for Invite teams. I think that even if the Fight for Invite from here on was finished, it wouldn't achieve much. I think we can really see from a combination of CGO, the 2 to 3 Fight for Invite games played thus far, and a bit of common sense as to who belongs in what league. It's just we're just wasting time, guys. We've been doing this for ages. We're going to spend more time qualifying for leagues than actually playing leagues. We talk about CGO having been a complete waste of time. Well, Fight for Invite is just, it's basically CGO Season 2. It's another massive waste of time. We need to put this to bed, cut our losses. I know some teams will whinge whether you stay Fight for Invite or go back to admin picks, but you can't keep everyone happy. That's just the reality of it. Teams are going to miss out no matter which system you go with. So the teams do miss out. If you do, guys, honestly, just stick together and aim for the next season. If you do miss out, it's because you're pretty much a borderline team. You weren't convincing enough to make a particular league. That's really no one else's fault but your own. It's not the fault of the admins, it's not the fault of the community or the system. You need to make your team more convincing with results, stability, maturity to warrant yourselves being in that particular league that you're aiming for. Guys, there's a poll at the moment as to whether we should abandon the Fight for Invite. Please take a look at it, have a vote, sort of put a bit more pressure on the admin team. I think the admin team at the moment promised a decision a night or 2 ago as to where the future of Fight for Invite is headed. But all it's resulted is in losing 2 admins, Turkey and in particular Niori. Niori has been an admin for some time, and with Addo is probably next in line to be head COD admin. The Fight for Invite is just causing rifts in our community. We need to just get rid of it, move on. So yeah, guys, thanks for listening. Please have a vote in that poll, and yeah, thanks guys. See you next time.